3, 2, 1.
So we just got out of Steve Jobs.
This is the iPhone.
We're filming on an iPhone. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Stevie. Stevie Wonders.
Quite a rainy night tonight. Good night to see this movie.
Ambience. Rainy like the personality of Steve Jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Drizzly.
Mm-hmm.
Unpredictable.
Mm-hmm. You never know what he's going to come up with next.
So I'm just going to start this off by saying my favourite movie of the entire last 2 years.
Last 2 years?
Yeah.
Oh, I still prefer Big Short more than this.
No, not me.
But Steve Jobs, very much enjoyed. Thought it was very, very good.
Fantastic. Who directed? Danny Boyle.
Danny Boyle.
Aaron Sorkin wrote the script.
Yeah.
Now
you can tell it's a Sorkin script with the walking and the talking, the fast-paced.
A lot of walking.
He's
and talking.
perfect to write this movie, much as he is Mark Zuckerberg.
Absolutely perfect. But they've made. This is Steve Jobs in this movie is pretty much just a. I think he's highly fictionalized.
I don't know if he is. I think maybe it's exaggerated a little bit.
Yeah, but it fits into. So it's just like a character, like a memorable character, like Hannibal Lecter or somebody. Unless he really is, then that's a very interesting man.
Well, I think he was extremely intense. Like people would always fear being alone with him, because I heard the story one time where like this one guy would be in an elevator with him, and he's always asked, "What are you working on?" And they'd be like, "Oh, I'm doing some software updates." And he'd be like, "That's good. That's good." And he's just so intimidating whenever you talk to him.
Sarah said he was a mix between you and me and Karen, all of our bad sides. Like there was a scene where he said to somebody in the elevator, you know, get this done within 15 minutes. And he's like, the most I can do it in is 30 minutes. He said 15 minutes. And then he goes, Sarah said that's exactly what you would do. Like, he's so theatrical like you. Yeah, and he's such an arsehole like both you and Cameron. And I was like, oh.
We're not arseholes.
This is a fantastic film though. It's so well written and it tells that I didn't really know the story of Apple. I don't really know the story. I've seen a documentary about it.
Yeah, I kind of knew the story, but not enough.
And so I think this character was fantastic. And I've said this to you over the phone, and I've said this to Sarah so many times. That this is just a complete character sort of show. Like, it's just a complete...
Oh, this really is the Steve Jobs movie.
Yeah, but it's just showing this character that they've not even made, but just showing this fantastic character.
Mm-hmm.
And so it starts off with him. It's just him behind the scenes of before press conferences and release launches. 3 of them. Oh no, actually 2 of them.
No, 3 of them.
Was there 3?
Yeah, there was the iMac, the Cube
Newton
one, and then the the what was the first one called?
There was just the Macintosh, the Newton.
The Cube, was it called Newton?
Yeah. No. The Newton is the thing that the other guy,
with the
Jeff Bridges designed with the stylus.
Yeah, the stylus. It's not Jeff Bridges. It's
not Jeff Bridges. Jeff Daniels.
Yeah, that's it.
That's called the Nex.
I thought it was a Nexus because I remember thinking it was like the Android phone.
And then what's he launching at the end? Just
the iMac.
It's the iMac.
And that's the like clear plastic blue colour.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I thought that he aged quite a lot between the second and the third one, and I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if he actually looked like that in '98 because that's pretty much what he looked like in like when he died.
What with the turtleneck and
I suppose and
they
the
just
glasses and the real thinning hair.
I think they just wanted the Steve Jobs that everybody knows. So it's him behind the scenes of release launches and stuff, and it's him just sort of organizing his life, manipulating the people that he knows, people within the business, family, his daughter, and the mother of his daughter.
Yeah.
Running the business, coming up with ideas, and it's just him. His mind is just never stopping, and just him being a complete arsehole, and him being just like a computer. And oh man, it was so good. And Michael Fass was amazing.
Oh, Michael Fass is so good.
He was
I thought,
amazing.
the only thing I could have said to that was Christian Bale was playing Steve Jobs. Chrissy Bale, he's gonna win. We want him to win the Best Supporting Actor. Imagine if he was winning Best Supporting and Best Lead Actor.
Has anyone ever done that? One Best Supporting and Best...
I don't know.
Has everyone been nominated for 2 Best Actors?
I don't know.
2 characters? Because Macbeth could have been alright. That I would have thought that was Oscar bait.
No, it wasn't. Macbeth was shit.
I enjoyed Macbeth.
I don't think he will win Best Actor. I think Leo's kind of got it. Even though I don't think he deserved it, all he did was cry.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't win it. I really hope Michael wins this one. He was so good, and it was... Because you gotta be a pretty good actor to deliver an Aaron Sorkin script.
Yeah.
Jesse Eisenberg, I don't like him, but he's a good actor. And
I like Jesse.
he's fast-paced.
Yeah,
Very fast-paced.
Mm-hmm.
He's had 200 pages of dialogue, I think, and an average script has what? Do you know?
It's a minute per... Each page is roughly a minute.
So I'd say an average script has about 50 pages of dialogue. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'd say so. But what do you... There's a scene where... we spoil movies in this.
Yeah, we do.
So, he kept saying to his daughter, you never knew his intentions, is the thing.
Yeah.
You never knew what was going on inside his head. You just knew what he was telling people, and you don't know whether he was telling them what they wanted to hear, or what he needed them to hear, or what, or if he's been sincere. And so there was a scene where, because he always said throughout the whole movie, "You're not, I'm not your father," to his daughter. You're not my real daughter. And I've on the documentary I saw about him, he did actually do that. Like, he was adamant that he wasn't his daughter's father.
Well, Time articles were where he says 27% of the population
could
be her father.
Could be his father.
Theoretically.
And he's very much... He's got the traits of an autistic person, but he's not... I don't think he's autistic at all. And he's just very... driven, I don't know. But he said to us, at the end, his secretary, Kate Winslet, was said to him, "If you don't make amends with your daughter, I'm leaving." And so he made amends with her, but he did it in such a way that it was believable, and you didn't know what his motivation was, whether it was in order to manipulate her, if he was completely sincere about it, if he wanted to keep his secretary, or whatever she was, or all three. It was a very, oh man, I love this movie.
Multifaceted.
Yeah, multifaceted.
Because when he was diagnosed with cancer, he apparently had one of the most treatable forms of cancer.
Oh yeah, he's a hippie.
It was like pancreatic cancer, but it was the most treatable form.
And he wanted natural medicine. He wanted...
Yeah, and they said that basically he killed himself.
Yeah.
Because he could have cured himself real easy. It's like 80 or 90% survival rate.
He didn't live with furniture, did he? No.
I don't know.
He didn't. He didn't have furniture in his houses. He was a hippie with money. But the other actors, let's talk about the other actors for a while. His daughter was a good actor. I don't know who she was.
Well, she was a few different actors.
Yeah. His girlfriend, she was good. Kate Winslet is up for the Oscar. Is she? She is.
Oh, I'm not sure.
She is up for the Oscar.
Yeah, she is. She was quite good.
She was good. Sarah didn't like her. She said her Polish accent changed, and I was like,
yeah, I think the accent was a little bit inconsistent.
I thought it didn't matter whether she was Polish or not.
I didn't realise she was Polish for quite a while.
She wasn't a strong character, but I don't care about her. And you weren't really meant to. It was meant to be. Now, Steve Wozniak.
Seth Rogen. He was quite good, I thought.
He was good.
Who played him in the Ashton Kutcher movie?
Steve Wozniak.
Yeah. I remember thinking that was a better fit of an actor.
I don't know. Seth Rogen sort of looks like him.
Yeah, he does.
Man, I love this fucking movie. This is
Citizen Kane for a new generation.
This is yeah, this is the Citizen Kane of this century. Which is, which is what I read about Social Network somewhere, and I say it all the time.
Well, Social Network's the best. But I can't help but wonder with this movie. David Fincher was attached to it with Christian Bale. What was that movie? Same script. But that movie would have
Michael Fassbender's a
fucking
better.
incredible.
Michael Fassbender's a better actor than
Christian
Bale, in my
Bale's
opinion.
better. And David Fincher is the ultimate director.
Scorsese.
Everyone wants to be David Fincher.
Scorsese was attached to this movie.
No, he's not the right director for this. And David Fincher, though.
All my life I wanted to be Steve Jobs.
This is just a great movie. What would you give it out of 5?
5. This is a 5.
This is a 5 out of 5. I don't think it's quite as high. I'd give it a 4.7.
And this isn't a shucks, show me the money sort of 5. This isn't a, I don't know what else I've given a 5. I've given it a Daddy's Home, gave a 5. This isn't one of those 5s. This is a genuine 5. This is one of the best movies I've seen in a while. And I said that about Hateful Eight. We haven't done a review on that. You haven't seen it.
No, I haven't seen it.
But, this is, I said that was the best movie I've seen in the last 10 years. And I think it was just after...
You told me right after seeing that, and I was like, no way.
That's what I
No
like to
way.
call pre-Tarantino. Just adrenaline. This is a genuine... I've been thinking about this movie so often lately.
See, this is me after The Big Short. I think I enjoyed The Big Short more than you did, and you enjoyed this more than I did. But after The Big Short, I was walking out, I was just thinking like, oh man, what have they done? They've done something beautiful.
Loved it.
There's never going to be anything like this again.
I genuinely think that was Steve Jobs as well. I've been thinking a lot about Spotlight as well.
Oh, I forgot it.
I really like Spotlight. I really fucking like Spotlight, and I hope Spotlight wins Best Picture.
Doubt it.
I won't win, but I really want it to, and it really deserves it. Big Short too. I've got that in there with it.
Yeah.
Steve Jobs though.
We both recommend.
I recommend this a lot. I can't stop thinking about it. I need to watch the Ashton Kutcher one. I haven't seen it.
No, I haven't seen it either.
Should we watch it tomorrow?
Could do.
Yeah. That's a good
4.7 and a 5.
and 5. 5 out of 5.
Good
Good
movie.
film. Thank you.